Today, there's multiple EOS. Now, first things first, Crash Fever. Alright? So this one is shutting down after 7 years. Alright, so Crash Fever Global is end of service. Want to express our sincere gratitude to all of you who have enjoyed Crash Fever Global. Now this game is pretty good. Alright, I like the soundtrack of this game actually. I did play it a little bit, never really cover it extensively on the channel. But you can see, since the beginning of our service, we have continuously strived to improve, operate to provide you with the best possible experience. However, after careful consideration, we have concluded that it is no longer feasible to offer a satisfactory service in the future, leading us to difficult decision to terminate our services. We would like to extend our deepest gratitude to all players who have supported Crash Fever and shared their valuable feedback. So yeah, this is specifically to global, right? So apparently Crash Fever JP is still there. But yeah, this is specifically for global server. Crash Fever Power Creep too hard, I'm not sure if that's true. One of the few gachas that were fun in multiplayer before Power Crap too hard. Chaining skills after skills, and if your phone lag at 700 plus bomb chains. Eating like 85% of the boss HP were the shit back then. So yeah, this is one of it. This is one of it. Crash Fever. And then Eroica. I'm so sad that this game didn't even stood a chance. When this game first came out, people were saying this was going to the Epic 7 competitor. Not killer, but competitor. People were saying that this will have potential to compete with Epic 7. But looks like they're shutting down. Service termination notice. Alright, dear players, every moment we shared together has been precious and moving. We have felt immense joy in creating and providing the game, thanks to your passion and love. So Eroica started its development in 2018 with the belief in creating an RPG that would touch hearts. We've strived to bring joy and excitement in new ways we've never seen before. Finally, in August 2022, for global service, and February 2023 for Japan, Eroica was able to meet you all. This one was definitely one of the more unique ones, right? However, as always, the resources needed for development were consistently insufficient, preventing us from showing everything we wanted. Despite the efforts of our small development team working late into the night, it became a vicious cycle where we couldn't satisfy our players. We consider this a lacking excuse for those disappointed with Eroica. Now we must share the news of the game services end. Faced with the ongoing challenge of maintenance costs outweighing revenue. This sucks, man. The maintenance costs basically outweighs the revenue. That means that they have to cover some costs on their own, right? And the difficulty of sustaining development. We regret to inform you of the decision to terminate the service as follows. So yeah, November 23rd, closure of the in-game store, and December 22nd, Friday, is the service termination. This by no means was an easy decision, and we feel a deep sense of regret and apology to our players at this moment of sharing. Alright, so while the game we created will now become memories of the past, our adventures and memories will endure forever. From the moment this service began until today, every moment has been meaningful and precious with all of you. So Eroica shutting down. Sad. Played for a while during extensive C-Soft launch. It's actually a pretty good game. I did play a little bit as well. Sadly, I couldn't cover it on my channel, right? It's very similar to Epic 7. Not sure why it didn't catch on in the same way a game like Outer Plane did. Yeah, I think it's actually on par with Outer Plane actually. But yeah, it's like, I guess the marketing and stuff, it just failed to get a bigger player base. Sad. And the last game. This is a game that I played a lot on the channel. Final Gear. Alright? Final Gear. It's a game that I cover a little bit on the channel. If you guys are not aware, I made the reroll guide 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Okay? So it's been a while. So been a little while. Very good art, as you can see right here. Has a lot of potential. Right? So obviously quality is Depending on how you look at it, it has very interesting character designs, right? I do like the art style, very very cool. I do like the mech concept. However, it's very difficult when it comes to gacha. You got to pull for mech parts and the characters. Alright, this is the gameplay, by the way, in case you guys don't know how it is. One of my issue with the game was the dailies. The dailies of Final Gear actually takes time. Takes a little bit of time. So yeah, this game is finally coming to an end. So look at the character style. Alright, I still remember the tier list. The CN tier list. Alright. So definitely you have a very, very unique. Oh yeah, there was even Evangelion collab. The global management was bad. I guess it wasn't the best. That's true. So I did remember enjoying this game a lot when it first came out, right? I'm not going to deny it. Did have fun. Even though the mech parts, yes, is a bit annoying, you can still like mix and match. You can still use whatever gears that you have, you know, and treat it like an equipment. But yeah, it's a very complex game actually for a gacha. It has a lot of complexity and depth. I look at that. You can basically just put a different, you know, different gears all together. So let's look at this. Let's look at Final Gear, right? So I remember they give this to you, everybody, for free, right? This is Evelyn, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Final Gear had final update. Banners removed. All the SSRs or URs moved to free pools. No crystals needed, just timers. Servers will remain up for now. But we all know, alright? If they remove banners, the servers is still up for now. They are just waiting to announce it. So let's see what they have to say, right? Let's see what they have to say. Dear captains, our journey with Final Gear hasn't been the smoothest for the last 2 years since its launch. Okay? But we are grateful for the continued love and support that you have shown us. The servers on all platforms will be closed for regular maintenance one last time. Okay? One last time. Afterwards, all the characters released so far will be included in the pool and all the skins will be put on sale. The servers will remain open so you can continue playing. During the maintenance, you will be unable to log into the game. Please manage your time in the game in advance. We apologize for any inconvenience. So right, all the UR and SSR characters are added to the standard pool with the same probabilities as in the up pool. Alright? Sound like a great farewell update. Sad to see another game die off, but this one sadly wasn't good. Huh. Yeah, I can see why a lot of people didn't like it. It was always my favorite. Unlock frame rate was nice on my new phone. It's mecha, and I heard it's decently easy to grind. Evangelion collab units. Yeah, the Evangelion collab. I wish I did play it back then, right? But definitely, this is one of the... I would say this was one of the better games of its time, you know? It's not like anything revolutionary. But when you look at this is the banner. You can pull for... There's like a step up gacha. This felt really greedy. I can see it's kind of crazy, right? So like this part, I can see why that could be a turn off for some players, right? But I like the art though. A lot of the art, the characters are really good. Maintenance mode for now, yes. But yeah, this is one of the more unique. These are all low rarity characters, by the way. You can see this is a rare, right? And yeah, very sad day for all of these games. Okay, all of these games, they have potential. But yep, EOS shutting down. So I think it's just a matter of time before they actually announce the real EOS, the real one. GG for Final Gear. And also let's talk about the other stuff.